All our ukes and ukes, in this video, we are lowering the action on this ukulele. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to Ukulele Project Hawaii's YouTube channel. My name is Larry and I am from Ukulele Project Hawaii. And if this is your first time to the channel, let me be the first to say, e komo mai. Welcome. We do all things like tips, tricks, and tutorials just like these involving the ukulele, along with what's going on in the ukulele community and what's going on here at Ukulele Project Hawaii. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you subscribe and put that notification bell on so you don't miss a beat. If you're returning uke and ukette, welcome back, my friend. Also, let's stay connected on Facebook and Instagram, where we do daily posts to encourage you in your ukulele lifestyle. But today, this video is about loosening up our strings, taking the saddle out, going back and forth just to lower the saddle and allowing the action to lower on this ukulele. So first things first, you want to loosen your strings. I won't bore you on this, so let's skip to loose strings. And just like that, our strings are loose. Now you might be wondering, how loose do we want it? Well, loose enough where your A string is out on the side of your saddle, your J string is well outside of your saddle, and your C and E is loose enough. It could go outside of your saddle. I don't have enough string at the headstock, so I got pliers here that I'm just going to pull, don't recommend it, and slide it right out. But it works. Now I'm going to take this, grab it firmly, keep it on a flat surface, and make sure I file it down. Let's go file. All right, so for this portion of the video, we brought you guys down here. We got you guys on the GoPro. Lighting might not be that great. Bring the brightness back up in post tutorial. But pretty much what I have here is a piece of tape or rolls of tape, a sandpaper. This one is a 150 grit, and a level, and my pliers, and of course the saddle. So now there is a flat and round side to the saddle, so make sure you're filing down the correct side, the flat side. Okay, so the reason for the level is to make sure that I am level, my table is level with the universe, and that way my nut will sand level. Now everything should be level, even if it was, I guess, on the side. It doesn't matter as long as your saddle stays flat. You should be okay. But I do have a level here just to show you guys that the table is pretty flat and level, and I just recommend it. The tape here is to tape down this piece of sandpaper, so let's go ahead and do that. Now my sandpaper is taped just so when I file this down, it does not move the sandpaper. So also you're gonna need a pencil. Make sure to grab a pencil. Okay, now the reason for the pencil is to mark how much you have taken off or shaved off. So I'm going to hold this flat and just put a line on the bottom of it to show how much I want to shave off. And that's how much we're going at a time. So I'm literally marking the bottom of the saddle here. Okay, and we're gonna file it down until we no longer see that pencil line. And that's how much we went down. We're gonna go try and fit it back and see how much it went down. I think it could go down a little bit more, so maybe I'll just go a little bit thicker. We'll do that and see how it fits in the ukulele. So I'm grabbing it here right in the middle, keeping it flat on the table, giving it a file. Make sure to keep the saddle as flat as possible against your area so you are evenly filing it down to lower that action. Left and right, that's gonna matter. See that? If you file it like this or file it like that, keep it flat. Keep it flat. Go this way if you need to. Now we're gonna look at our pencil. We still got a lot of pencil mark to go. So we're gonna keep going until we like where it's at. I actually found it easier just holding my fingers here at 3 points of contact, and I was making a flatter and fuller pressure against the sandpaper than the pliers were. So maybe just skip the pliers. You might want to do this outside because it does make a little bit of dust because you are filing off this plastic or sometimes this bone. Still have a little bit more pencil line to go, so I'm going to just keep filing it down. Could probably get a more rougher piece of sandpaper and it'll go down faster. Okay, got rid of the pencil mark of my original where I liked it. I'm gonna go up to this line again, so I'm just gonna keep going just a little bit more. Find another piece of sandpaper, that'll work for me. All right, I like where it's at. I like the pencil mark where it's at and how much I got so far. We're gonna test fit it inside, squeeze it back in there, and try it out. See how the action is, see how it feels. I'm gonna get a wet paper towel and try to wipe up all this dust. All right, so I put the saddle back in. I can tell already the action has been lowered by pushing on it and seeing the gaps between the 12th fret. I really look right here at the 12th fret because as you come higher on top of the fretboards, that's when the strings go a little bit further away from the fretboard. So once I got it in, I'm going to tune my strings back up and try it again. I think you can go a little bit lower. I think the action could go a little bit lower. The string tension will come a little bit less. And then the gaps between on these higher frets would be a little bit closer to the fretboard. The gap spacing between your string and your fretboard will come a little bit tighter. See, as I push this here, it comes a little bit tight, but you still have a gap over there between your first and second frets. So I could come down probably the same amount that I did. I just wanted to take a little bit off the top. Maybe next time I'll go ahead and break this thing down. Maybe the next time I want to change the strings, I'll go ahead and loosen all the strings, take all the strings off, sand it down, bring it down a little bit less, and restring it back up. But right now, these are new strings. They still need some time to stretch, but the action has been lowered, and that's how you do it. Pretty simple, couple things, straightforward. I went away with not using the pliers and just went with my hand. Flat and level surface, keeping the bridge or the saddle always flat with that surface at all times. A little bit rougher sandpaper might be a lot faster, take away more at a time, but if you want to take your time, that 150 was working just perfect. So that's it. Hope you learned something. If so, let me know by strumming on that like button. If you have lowered the action on your ukulele, please let me know how you did that in the comments below. Check out the rest of the channel. If you guys enjoyed and love what Ukulele Project is doing, please support us by subscribing. Put that notification bell on so you don't miss a beat. We'll strum again another day. Aloha, mahalo, and God bless.